Hello everyone, this is Calvin Castine. We're at the West Plattsburgh Legion Field. It's the 8th month, the 9th day, 1995, otherwise known as August 9th. We're here for first round action in the Adirondack Slow Pitch League B Division. Foul ball off the fence. Ray McCaslin will throw it back in. Line drive, that's a base hit. McAdams Distributing is the team at bat. The team in the field is Champlain Peterbilt.
I called you, you didn't answer me.
Dave Smith is on at first. This is forward, I believe.
Boy, you're a hard man to get hold of.
There's a strike. Bill Liberty calls balls and strikes. Keith Dubray on the bases. Champlain Peterbilt leads 2-0 in this series. Nice play over to first. Todd LaFountain. What a nice fire to Barry White. Let's see, I can tell you most of this team here. For Peterbilt, Barry White is at first. Dave Bayshard is at second. Todd LaFountain's at short. Third, it's Rick Dumas. Catcher, Jody Mayo. Let's see, 2 down. And then we got this McAdams Distributing lineup in our sheet where the Peterbilt lineup is. Oh, LaFountain misguessed that one. Ball gets away off Barrier's shoulder. Jody Barrier gets it back in. Vasilaki is up. Former Saranac ball player. Ball. Peterbilt leading 2-0, best of 5 series. Looking to sweep it right here, right now on hometown cable. That's a base hit. Desitel, the cleanup hitter, will step. Oh, excuse me, Vasilaki was the cleanup hitter. This tells the 5th hitter, obviously. Another base hit in there. No, right to Dave Bayshard. 5 up, 3 down, nothing across for McAdams at the end of 1/2. McAdams nothing, Peterbilt coming to bat.
Go, guys. Go, guys.
Normally we're on the roof when we come here, but we got here a little late, so the roof was not available. So when the Peterbilt team is at bat, we're going to be a little further down the first baseline, the other side of the dugout. Somebody's pitching here for McAdams. No idea who it is. I do know this guy. It's the pitcher for Champlain Peterbilt, Mr. Jerry Davison. There's a strike. 1-1 to count. 1-1 pitch. Swung on. 1 down. Sinking liner. Now Todd LaFountain steps in for Peterbilt. Outside, ball 1. All we have for the McAdams team is last names, no positions, no first name. 2 down, right where he stood. Jody Barrier at the plate. Strike 1. Every once in a while you get a battery that decides to die in a hurry, and it happened right here. Jody Barrier's on at second. He grounded up the middle and off the second baseman's glove for a double. Rick Dumas at the plate now, hits it deep to left field. Off the fence on a hop, it's going to score the first run. Dumas will stand up at second. And the Northeastern bowling coach is in at second with a double. Now Gray McCaslin the third is at the plate. He takes the strike. He's the left fielder. Fouled. Strike 2. Foul ball. That's deep. If we lose track of the score, we know where we're going to check the scorebook. We'll check it right over there. With a slow bouncer. Go to first. In time. Champlain Peterbilt picks up a run. They lead it 1-0 as we go to the second. Dressers at the plate. Hits it hard. And again, LaFountain guessing the wrong way. Okay, this guy's name is Green. He's got red tights on. Probably came straight from the ballet. Dumas, nice play, fires to White. To his cousin, Barry White. Let's see, now it's Gumlaw. This is B. Gumlaw. Might stand for big. Oh. Davison delivers. Gumlaw lines it to Davison. Throw to first, double play. Nice catch by JD at first. Nothing across. 3 up, 3 down. For McAdams, we're going to the bottom of the second. 1-0 Champlain Peterbilt.
Come on, now we jump, guys. It's time to jump.
Mr. Tom Zarfalitis is going to step in here to start things in the second. Our first opportunity to get the Peterbilt team. We were busy all through June and July getting all those 45 out of 49 youth teams. We didn't get a chance to come down here. Wait till batter set, I guess. Now Gumlaw delivers. Zarfalitis yanks it down the left field line for a base hit. You'll round first and stay put. Now the King of Soul, Mr. Barry White. Barry White at the plate. Inside.
All right, Barry.
Right. As I was saying, the first chance we've had to get down here and cover this team. We hope to be here for most of the playoffs. Playoffs are starting early August, but they're going to end up in soccer season. So that first week before Labor Day, it's a busy week for us. Now Randy Whalen at the plate. Well, we'll be here for a few weeks, but we're also going to have a little problem with soccer season if local teams stay in this playoff situation too long. 2 down.
Go! Running hard, Dave.
Dave Bayshard. Playing here when he's not playing with the Rouse's Point Firemen, regular season champions of the Fire Department League. Not enough arc. Must be at least 6 feet from the ground, and I don't think you can get it to the plate without being at least 6 feet from the ground unless you got some pop on the ball. 2 down? That's 2. Runners at first and second. Now Jody Mayo, another player from the Rouse's Point Fire Department team, as is the on-deck hitter, Mr. Chuck LePan. Champlain Peterbilt, of course, owned by Mr. Carl Smith. We might, I say might, be doing a story there with what's going on here. Mayo drills it to left. It's playable. Nothing across for Peterbilt. At the end of 2, it remains 1-0 Champlain Peterbilt over McAdams. You're wondering what kind of people attend these ball games, so give you a sampling of the crowd. Hopefully you will have found a familiar face in this group somewhere. We're in the top of the 3rd. This is the other Gumlaw. Foul ball. Rick Dumas said I ain't going to throw him out, so I'm going to let it go foul. Smart play, 1 strike. Davison delivers. Strike 2. Top of the third, 1-0. Pitchers duel so far. 1-2. That's a base hit. Now Korowski, the batter. Here's his first pitch to him. Nice play, Davison. Over to second. So the first will not be in time, will not be thrown. Jerry Davison with another nice play. Now this fellow's name is Schutz. And he hits the ball to left field to McCaslin. He grabs it. We have 2 down. Now let's bring up Dave Smith. This must be the other Dave Smith. There's a pitch from Davison. Ball 1.
No play.
Tying run goes to second. Lead run is on for McAdams.
Gotcha.
Okay, now the batter is Brayette. Strike 1. Strike 2, says Bill Liberty.
That's it.
The runner left the bag, I guess. So it's an out for leaving the bag. So Brayette will lead off in the next inning. It's still 1-0. We're going to the bottom of the third. Chuck LePan at the plate. We're in the... We are in the bottom of the third. There's a pitch from Gumlaw. LePan takes strike 1. Oh, slow bouncer. He's going to be out. Obviously, this is not a pitcher we can shut down between pitches on. Gumlaw comes right back in it, but we missed that pitch. We won't make that mistake again tonight. We'll make a lot of other ones, but not that one. This is Jerry Davison. He's the pitcher for Champlain Peterbilt.
Come on, Jerry.
Ball 1. On the ground to second. Throw to first. 2 down. Those are the throws I have to keep alert for, because if the ball is missed, it's going to come right at us. Shortstop Todd LaFontaine is the batter now. 2 outs, nobody on. Here's the pitch. On the ground to short. Throw to first. 1, 2, 3. Champlain Peterbilt goes down in order. And at the end of 3, it remains Peterbilt 1, McAdams nothing. Chris Brayette, who had 2 strikes on him in that last half inning ended, gets another strike. So he's got a 1 strike count at this moment. Starting off the 4th, pops it up. Barry White squeezes it. 1 down. Now McDowell will step in. He'll take a quick strike. I don't know if he was even ready in the batter's box. Davison delivers again. There'll be troubles. Drop in. Oh, nice cover there by Gray McCaslin. 2 down. Now Vislocki steps in. Teammates call him long hair. Probably has something to do with his long hair.
1-1.
Unless he's got a tall rabbit at home. Line shot, base hit up the middle. So the tying run is on for McAdams. Now Desatel, batter. That looks playable. Barrier is back, and he makes the catch. Jody Barrier with a nice grab to end the 4th. We're halfway through the ball game. We've only got 1 run scored, and that belongs to Champlain Peterbilt.
Bat, Jerry. Come on, Jody.
Jody Barrier, the batter. We are in Whoop, look out, that's Mike. Oh, he's going to hit my car here, but hit the pole or something in between. He's going to hit my car. One of the hazards of this job. Back to the pitcher, Gumlaw over to first. One down, and Rick Dumas the batter. Dumas yanks it down the line, in the corner. Distance, but foul. Strike one. The team mascot for Champlain Peterbilt is just leaving. Who needs UP when you've got a tandem? Dumas hits it hard. Oh, nice play at third, over to first. Nice grab there by Brayette at third base. Two down. Gray McCaslin the third at the plate. That's yanked, foul, excuse me, fair, and a single just beyond the grasp. Miss Lucky will toss it to Gumlaw. McCaslin on at first with a single. Two out single brings up Tom Zarglitis. He takes strike one.
Now you step, buddy.
That's another base hit. Runners at first and second with two down. Now Barry White at the plate. Ball one. Right. Pitch from Gumlaw. White hits it on the ground to short. They go to third for the force. Nothing across for Champlain Peterbilt. It remains 1-0, and we go to the fifth. Okay, Dresser's at the plate for McAdams. Strike one from Jerry Davison. 1-0 in the fifth. Well, last time we saw a game like this, it was Cushman against LaRock in high school softball. That's playable. Caslin grabs. One down. Wish Bill Liberty would get his legs out of the way so we can once again look at them red stockings. Green pops it up. Two down. Davison grabs. I believe this is Brian Gumlaw. Hits it right on the line to Barrier. He stayed put and made the put out. 3 up, 3 down again. We're going to bottom of the fifth. It's soccer season, Todd. 1-0. Peterbilt leading. Randy Whalen at the plate as we start the bottom half of the fifth.
Come on, Randy, get a goal, Randy.
McAdams distributing Red Dogs on the field.
Yeah, Randy! Come on, Dave.
Now Dave Bayshard steps in.
Come on.
There's the pitch. Strike one. Ooh.
Come on, Dave, come on!
It's a nice play. Too bad the third baseman didn't see it.
Way to wheel it.
You would have enjoyed that play.
Come on, Jody.
They get the lead man. Fielder's choice for Bayshard.
Sorry, Randy. Come on, Jody. Yep.
Now Jody Mayo, the batter.
No.
Strike one. Popped up.
Oh, second base. Watch it. Watch it.
2 down. I think it's 1-0, but I better check with that scorekeeper just to make sure after this half inning. I want to make sure we have the right score. This is Champlain. Strike 1. Brian Gumlaw delivers outside.
1-1.
LePan hits it on the line to left. It is taken for the 3rd out. Nothing across for Peterbilt. It remains 1-0, but we'll verify that as we go to the 6th inning. The other Gumlaw is up. Oh, Bill Liberty wants to check that score too, I guess. Had a couple of changes for the McAdams team. That's hit to the fountain, throw to first in time. Nice stretch by White. With 1 down, it's now Kurowski at the plate. Here's a pitch from Davison. Strike 1. 1-0. We're in the 6th inning. Hit the second. Dave Bayshard over to first. 2 down. Our batter now is Schutz, and he takes strike 1. 2. 0-2 pitch. Ball. He hits it through the left side. He reached back for that one. Back to the top of the order. And it's Smith at the plate. It's a, nice pickup, Rick Dumas over to Dave Bayshard. A beautiful play by the 3rd baseman, Rick Dumas. It's still 1-0. We're going to the bottom half of the 6th. They're playing the national anthem, so we're all saluting. They play the national anthem just before the bottom of the 6th here in the Adirondack League. This is Jerry Davison. He takes strike 1 from Brian Gumlaw. Here's the pitch. Backpedaling. Not going to catch that one. Davison has wheels. He's going to get at least 3. Let's see if they're going to send him. Nope, they're going to hold him up with nobody out. Jerry Davison. People I've talked to say this team really got turned around once Jerry Davison joined them. He's been through a lot of battles over the years with a lot of teams, a lot of successful teams. This is Todd LaFountain. This is going to score a run. Heck, I could score on this one. 2-0. Peterbilt leads. Cousin Jody Barrier, the batter. And Jerry Davison was a pitcher most recently for the Garso's auto sales team. Played for K&L, for Barcombs TV, for Beaumont Lanes. Played for a lot of successful clubs over his illustrious career. I think he played for Dragoons Farm Equipment the year they won the Lake Champlain title. Now Rick Dumas, the batter.
Come on, Ricky.
Strike.
Set, buddy. You set now. Yeah. Good, Rick.
That's a base hit.
Come on, Greg. Come on, Greg. Okay, Ricky.
Now Gray McCaslin, the 3rd at the plate. Ball 1.
Come on, Gray. We need some more. Come on, Gray. You do here.
Strike. 1-1.
1-1. Gray. Drop it. Trouble.
So it'd be trouble in between her. Oh, almost a nice catch.
Coming, Rick, right at you.
And with nobody left at second, McAdams says, I'll go there. Everyone is at second and third.
Wasn't pretty, but good.
Tom Zarplitis, the batter.
Show, buddy. Time to rip it. Hit it through somebody.
Strike one.
He's grounded. Yeah.
Third out. But Peterbilt doubles their run total, and they bring a 2-0 lead into the seventh.
Good job, Jerry. Get this one here. There is Randy.
Champlain Peterbilt 3 outs away from sweeping the first round of the B Division Series. The spray flies out. McAdams Distributing has decided they have devote the rest of the game to Jerry Garcia, who died today. He was a Grateful Dead lead man, lead singer or whatever for Grateful Dead. And that was the lead story on the Channel 5 News today. That's McDowell, the batter. Straight away center. Barrier's going to have to hurry near the fence and dropped it. Got a lot of ground to cover. And McDowell is on at second base. Cleanup hitter Bislocki at the plate. That ball had been caught. He'd be representing the last hope, but he is now representing the potential tying run with 1 out here in the seventh. Oh, ball one. I thought it hit. Scott Bislocki takes strike one. 1-1. In trouble. The base yard tried to make the shoestring. Should have kept it ahead of him. Because now the tying run is at second base. No, that wasn't Dave Bayshard. Dave Bayshard, the second baseman. That was Randy Whalen. Now the batter will be Desotel. Tying run at second base. Go ahead and run at the plate. 1 out. Ball outside. Todd LaFountain gets the line drive. A well-hit ball by Desotel, but it's out number 2. Now one of the new batters in the lineup. There are 2 others that may not get a chance to show their face there. Gillespie is this fella. On deck is Clancy, and a couple of batters down is Merritt. Gillespie is up right now, and he takes strike 1. He represents the last hope for the tying run at second base. That was strike 2. That looks playable. Whalen has lots of room. Squeezes it for the last out. A 2-1 victory in Game 3, a 3-0 sweep for Champlain Peterbilt. They will advance in the playoffs to the semifinals, and that's the way it was in B Division action in the Adirondack Slow Pitch League at West Plattsburgh on this 9th day of August, 1995. We're in beautiful downtown West Plattsburgh.